Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, my man?
What's going on? What's going on, big bro? How you doing?
Can't call it. Can't call it, man. Look, man. Thanks for holding it down for me. You know what I'm saying I wasn't here last Saturday. Shout out to the guest that was on here, man. I watched it. Even though I couldn't be on there, man. I was on a little staycation with the missus. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was funny, man. Y'all held it down, man. So shout out to everybody that was there, man. Especially Kelvin, man. I got to, bust his balls a little bit, Paul. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny, man. It was a good show. Good show.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I always got to take care of the missus, man. You know how that goes. So, nah, no problem, man. We had a good time, man. We talked to the Cowboys Nation and talking to Chiefs Dynasty, as they Chiefs Kingdom. I'm sorry, as they called it. So we had a pretty good time. I enjoyed myself, man. We got to definitely bring those guys back um, and get them on the show, man. But I'm super excited, man, about the guy we got on tonight, man. We got a
Yeah.
special for y'all, man. Toe to toe special. Y'all know we normally don't do the show on Thursday unless there's something big going on, something major. So we got UNLV's running back, Mr. Jordan Younge-Humphrey himself. He's gonna come on with us here and just chop it up with us, man. Come talk football with the toe to toe guys, man. Jordan, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Going good. I'm good. How y'all?
Oh man, we
We good.
good,
We
man. We
good.
good. We appreciate you coming on, man. Taking time out Thursday. Y'all don't know, man. This man starts camp tomorrow in Vegas. Out there in the heat, 100 degrees.
That's it.
Hey, I
Oh
ain't,
man.
I ain't jealous one bit, boy. Not one bit.
Oh man. That's
So,
great.
so look, man. So giving people a rundown, like a little background of yourself, man. Tell them where you came from, and where you at, and everything like that.
All right. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. And that's where I started off at. Lived there a little bit. I played little league there, and I wasn't really getting into it too much, but that's where I was at. Then I ended up moving to Oklahoma from there, and I moved there in the sixth grade. I didn't start football till my junior high year,
Oh
and
wow.
that's really where the love of football started to pick up when I was in junior high. And then going into my freshman year in high school out there at Southmore High School, that's when I started to see how good I could really be and all that. And so I played there for my freshman year. And then I left there, moved to Florida, and finished out my high school career there. And I did pretty good. I was a track and football athlete. So that's
Nice, man. So, are you familiar? So, we had another Rockledge guy on here, Bryce Lovett.
uh,
Um,
no, I don't know him, but I know his brother.
okay, okay.
Makes sense because his brother's in Missouri. Yeah, Missouri, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah, man. Big 55, man. Shout out to Bryce. Yeah,
Indeed,
definitely.
indeed. So, look, man. To get into it, your journey, right? To
Hmm.
now you're at UNLV. And it was one of my things I was like, man, I started researching, what I'm saying, digging through the web, and I saw you had a quite of a journey to
Yeah.
get to where you are right now. So how was the recruiting process for you just out of Rockledge, period? Like just the initial recruiting.
I didn't really get too much noise because I mean we had a lot of great athletes. Um, but yeah, I didn't really get too much seen. But when I did, my first offer was Jacksonville University. That was the first college I went to.
Okay. Now I saw on here it says did you go to Stetson?
Yeah, I went there right after Jacksonville when they discontinued their program.
And that was
Okay.
due to COVID. Is that correct? They had went ahead and shut it down.
No,
Or
I
what
think
was the?
it was the university president.
Okay,
He was really a baseball guy.
I got you.
I'm hearing, so I think he was planning on getting rid of the football team, anyways. So yeah.
What
So
made
how's that?
what made you choose
Oh, go ahead.
Stetson? My bad, KB.
Are you good?
Oh, what'd you say?
What made you choose Stetson?
Well, it was close to home.
Okay,
Yeah, everybody was all my family that I moved there to Florida with. They were still there, so It was close to home. I wanted to stay close.
That's cool. That's
So,
dope.
so after the program shut down, what was the process of you finding like that next school? Like, that's not something that happens on a on a normal year.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was scared because I really didn't have too many offers coming out of high school, and I didn't know what was next. But I prayed on it, and I just let the wind take it from there, or let God take it from there.
That's what's up, Steve. Or I know I got a bunch of questions.
Go ahead, bro.
All right. So okay. So you transfer to UNLV. You're here. Um, Talk me through just the whole process of like the portal. We haven't had anybody who probably experienced what you did, as far as like going into the portal and picking a school. Like, what's that process? You got to let the coach, where the school you're at, know. So
Hmm.
you got to deal with that little thing. You kind of got to deal with who like who you're looking for to see if you have the attention of these other schools which
Hmm.
won't give you the offers. Then you got to go through the whole process of the recruiting thing. Like, just kind of walk me through that whole portal process.
So when you enter the portal, you have to have like a definite backup plan too when you're in there. But when you enter it, hit up as many coaches as possible, get your name out there, uh, just really networking in your way into there, and that's pretty much.
So when you I'm assuming you had to tell your coach or school you left that you were entering the portal.
Yeah,
Like, how's that conversation?
that was it was something. Because I went in there, I told him that I wanted to enter the portal, and he asked me why, and I said it really isn't anything to do with Stetson, the coaching staff, or nothing there. They were great. I love Stetson and all, but I just wanted to go to somewhere bigger, play bigger ball, and get seen.
So, quick question: well, before you pull that type of trigger, do you know that there's a market for you already, or is that something where you're saying, "I'm gonna pull this trigger. I know I'm gonna go talk to this coach. And after I talk to this coach, there's no going back." Is that a situation where you already know there's a market for yourself, or are you going out there on blind faith?
Uh, really blind faith. Yeah, just blind faith.
That's crazy. So how was the attention for you for when you got to the portal and you reached out to schools or schools reached out to you? Like, um, how was that?
It was pretty good. There wasn't any like super big high level schools, but there were some good D1s, and yeah.
Now, so is the recruiting process in the portal kind of similar to the high school recruiting, or is it just a little bit straight to business?
Uh, well, how it goes is they reach out to you on Twitter or they'll call you, and it pretty much goes from there. So it's kind
So
of
it's
like,
really like a real free agent market. Like, you know what I
mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mean? They literally go in the portal. What's your name? Hit the portal.
mm-hmm,
This is such and such. Hey man, we want you to come play for us. And then it's on you to at that time make a yes or no decision, or you
yeah,
get to go visit the campus or schedule a visit. I know the portal window is kind of small, correct?
mhm, yeah.
man.
So
So
what was you what why oh my bad. Go ahead, KB.
no, I was about to ask the same thing. Go ahead.
Why UNLV?
So I have family in California,
Okay.
so I really wanted to
Bro,
move
you
to.
got family everywhere, God.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Hey, that man said he was in. He started off in Oklahoma. Then that man went
Missouri,
to Florida.
Oklahoma.
yeah. So yeah.
You got military in your background?
Uh, no, my
No.
older brother he works on jet planes. So
Oh, that's
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's
So
it.
yeah, so that was pretty much what it is. You just wanted somewhere, close to family, somewhere different. I'm
Mhm.
assuming.
Yeah.
Why hot
Did you?
ass Las Vegas? Ooh, we. Woo.
It's really beautiful out here, though. I'll tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's and how so? Okay, I'm a Raiders fan, right?
Uh-huh.
So we haven't had the best of luck in Vegas thus far. I'm
Right.
sure everybody knows. How
You
is
ain't
it
gonna have it with
being?
that quarterback.
Boy, stop, because we ain't talking about them Falcons.
Hey,
We
don't do that. Don't do that.
we
Don't do
gonna
that.
do that. We gonna say that for Saturday. Uh, but so being at a school like UNLV, like everybody knows UNLV. Like I was talking earlier, your coach. They got the swag down there. I think the celebration. I got the slot machine on the sideline.
Bro,
All
that's
that. Like, I
crazy.
mean, it's dope. Like, if you haven't watched UNLV games, you gotta watch their games. They got the swag, they got the uniforms, they got all of the bells and whistles of what you would want as a recruit to go there.
Yep.
How is it being an athlete in Vegas? Like, it's not like you're in the cornfield of Nebraska. Like, you know
Hell
what I'm saying? Like,
no.
it's
No,
if
no,
I've been to
no.
Vegas as a grown adult, you know what I'm
I've been
saying?
to
And
Vegas
now,
too. Yes, sir.
so I can't imagine a student.
It's I tell you, it's a lot of hydrating. You have to hydrate.
I
Like
can
that's just the main thing, really. Just hydrate.
So how is the not necessarily the nightlife aspect, but
Hmm.
you all have different things that can take your attention away from football. Like
Hmm.
just the strip, like just the excitement of Vegas in itself. Like y'all are bored on a Friday night.
Hmm.
Where's the school in correlation to the strip? Nah, I've never
Like
known that.
2 minutes away from the strip.
Oh shit.
like how? Like how do y'all like how do you focus? I know there's rules. I know your coach is like, look, stay away. I get it. But
Mm.
how do you stay away and stay focused on them off days or that after that big win? Like how?
If you love the game, you're gonna stay focused.
You're
You're
locked
not
in.
gonna do something that's gonna jeopardize your ability to play.
But no, KB, this is first year out there.
Oh yeah. So have you been to Vegas before?
No, this is really when I came here.
He,
Oh
he,
yeah.
you
Okay.
see what I'm saying? He got a great
Oh yeah.
mentality, but this is his first year there, man. We're gonna ask him again. We're gonna do a check back in his off week. We're gonna get him on that bye week. We're gonna check in with him, see how he doing. You know what
Right.
I mean? We're gonna check these stats. We're gonna be checking, man, because I know
Look, man.
last year was tough for UNLV, man. I
Mhm.
did see that. Last year was real tough for them guys. But I do feel like you guys, like you said, with the right coach, you guys got some more players in that fit the system. I think you definitely should be much more improved than what you guys were last year. But we will be watching. What number you wearing, Jordan?
29.
Oh yeah, okay, okay.
All right. So tell us, before we get into the NIL convo, um, you like you say from Oklahoma, from Missouri, moved to Oklahoma, played in Florida.
Hmm.
Did you? Is there a particular state like if
Don't
you
you
could,
start,
if if you could like have picked a school, they'd be
bro.
like, yo, what I'm saying? We know disclaimer. He's UNLV. He
Hmm.
ain't going
He's a
nowhere.
running
You know
back
what
though.
I'm
He a
saying?
running back. He's a running back. He's a
But
running
like,
back though.
did you have
That
that
means
school
something.
that you was looking at being like, yo, if I could just pick any school I wanted?
If there was one school, it would have to have been University of Oklahoma.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I
I can
respect that.
respect that. Yeah,
I
I can
respect that.
respect that.
They got a history of running backs. I
Mhm.
respect that.
I wouldn't go that far. They got AP.
Uh,
Okay, thank you. So, like I said,
yeah,
we'll move on to the next one.
yeah. I have to Google. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. So, man, NIL, right?
Mhm.
This is the new norm. Um, you're a college athlete. You're a junior, right?
Yeah, going into my.
All right. So last year was really like the first year, kind of, but this year it's like the first, like
Hmm.
everybody know what's going on. How do you navigate that as a college athlete, especially in a place like Vegas? Like the whole NIL thing.
What do you mean? Like,
Um, is it easier, do you think, to get like NIL opportunities by being in Vegas? Um, or even those opportunities to present itself?
Hmm. Uh, I don't. I wouldn't say it's easier, and maybe you may get like more exposure to be able to, but I don't think it would be easier. It really just depends on the athlete you are, and if
So Jordan, do athletes? I've always been asking. You actually active in it. Do athletes get to? Is it something like, hey man, I always like crystals all my life. Let me go to crystals and see if I can get a deal. Or is it more along the lines of if there has to be a business need that you can fit for that organization or for that company?
yeah,
Or is it
you
something? Okay,
yeah you gotta do something. You have to do something for them in order to get something.
gotcha.
So are y'all allowed to do it? Like, can you hit up a company and be like, "Hey, Caesar's Palace, I want to do a deal," or do you have to have that, what I'm saying, that lawyer or that broker or that middleman to work out that deal for you?
No, you can reach out to them
Oh, that's
directly.
dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought it was something that they would have to get to school and school approval and then go to you. That is though. I didn't know that they had the ability to just come straight to that. That's cool.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can reach out, and then once you do get established with it, they got this whole thing with compliance where you got to do. Yeah, but
Yeah, a whole thing. It ain't just get the check and spend it. Yeah, we
right.
get it. Uh, so you got any other in questions?
Um, is it possible that we could see Jordan on the NIL deal sometime soon?
Hopefully,
Okay. That's what I want. Okay.
yeah, hopefully.
All right. So when we start sharing these companies, get at my boy. If you're in Vegas, get at my boy number 29. Gonna
Hey,
put that. Get at it.
see, see Palm Casino, shoot that commercial. You know what I'm saying? And running through the casino, hitting hitting the jack. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The slot machine. Uh, so like, how do you feel about the NIL? Like, we have people who are traditionalists who are like, don't give them nothing. You
Hmm.
have people who are like Steve, like, yo, man, give them everything. You know what I'm saying? Then you have people who like in the middle for me, like, yeah, man, give them something. There should kind of be like a little, maybe a limit per
Hmm.
se, but give them something. They deserve something. So where do you kind of fall on that line?
I feel like it's good. They should give them everything. It's good because being young and in football, you really don't have a lot of time to go
Nope.
out and do like stuff for work and all that. So you getting established young and all that and be able to help you out in the long run.
Like, do you think the NIL poses um like it poses potential issues within the locker room, like not necessarily for UNLV, but just in general. Like you have guys, like saying like, the Tennessee $9 million for a player, or
Hmm.
the Miami like 5, 6. But you have those guys that are potentially, bringing in numbers, or those are the rumors. And then
Hmm.
you have guys who've been on the team, 3, 4 years that are starters who have the accolades but may not be getting the money. Have you heard, like, not anybody specific, but do you hear things like that going around with a lot of schools, a lot of players being like, "Yo, why he getting that and we didn't get that yet," and stuff like that?
No, not, I don't really hear that too much. I know there's this one quarterback that we have, Harrison Bailey. He's got a lot of deals, and we joke around with him all the time about how he's the money man and all that. Like we love on him. Uh,
That's
so
what's up.
like, yeah, we don't hate on him too much.
Because it's more of a brotherhood. You seeing your
Hmm.
brother get something, you know what I mean? You seeing the state of football advance. It's kind of like you guys are pioneers.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? You guys are trending the way or leading the way. And just like you look at the NBA, they getting paid these crazy contracts when Charles Barkley was getting that kind of money. They kind of paved the way. So you guys kind of look at that for yourselves. Like, man, we trendsetters. We set the trend for these guys coming behind us. They're going to be able to get paid way more than we are, but we're gonna be the first ones to be able to say we came to the door and established.
Hmm.
That,
Right.
that,
So, so how do you feel that uh, you're going to be there when the new NCAA game comes out? I believe that, yeah, next year.
yeah, you're gonna be able to play it, so
Oh snap!
Have you even thought about that yet? Being like,
I,
yo, I'm big.
bro, you're
nah,
gonna
I
be
haven't
in the
actually
game,
even.
bro. You're gonna be in the game.
That'd be nice. That'd,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
Hey man, that's dope. Like I know as a kid, the last time it came out, what, 2013, 2014.
14, I
Um,
think. Yeah.
being a kid, that was the thing. Being like, yo, people want to be NCAA. My buddy gonna be NCAA. Create the world, but like you're legitly gonna
In the
be
game.
on the game. Like that's not even a question. Like you're gonna be there, whether it just say number 29 or got your name on the back. You want to know that's you. Like, are you into the games and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I'm on the game all the time.
Oh, KB, what's
I
up?
think that.
You might be a challenge, KB. What's
Hey
up?
man, look, I welcome
KB,
all. I don't run from smoke, but
Oh,
if it comes, it comes.
I feel that. I feel that.
If it comes, it comes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a pro at this. I've been playing a long time since the '90s, baby.
I
I've been
might
playing since a little youngling, Madden '94, baby.
oh, that's
Sega
I
Genesis.
didn't, I didn't start till '03.
oh
Look, I
man,
was just playing, man. I mean, I did play on the Sega Genesis though. That Madden '94. You couldn't see me with the 49ers. Um, but yeah, so look, what are you looking forward to this next step? Like now, UNLV, prime time. Y'all get games ESPN. Like you're in that spotlight now. Like, what are you looking forward to?
Um, Honestly, just to get my chance to play, I'm just get out there and do what I do. And take off from there.
that's right. That's right. That's right. Oh man, I did. I think I had one more question. Children, father. I apologize. All right, you know what I want to talk about though. Running back, you Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore of running backs. Let me get it. So you only get 4 slots, and
Right.
I'm gonna give you a college Mount Rushmore, and I'm gonna give you a pro Mount Rushmore. Who you got?
I'm gonna do the pro one first.
Okay.
So my all-time favorite idol, that guy, Marshawn Lynch.
beast
Well,
mode.
That's my number one. My number two would be Adrian Peterson. Three would
Respect,
be
man.
three would be Alvin Kamara, and then the fourth one is Jonathan Taylor.
Ooh. Ooh.
so we taking. I just want to make sure I heard you right, bro. Let me make sure I heard you right.
Let me just
Because
stretch
you
real
you only
quick.
about 2 years away from. You only
Ah!
about really 1 2 years away from playing with these guys. So let me make sure I got this right. I want to make sure I heard this right. You gonna take Kamara over Derrick Henry. I want to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I
I ain't have
mean,
no problem with the rest of them. No problem with that. A
Kamara
little
is
bit,
more,
but
depending on what you do, Kamara is more dangerous than Derrick Henry because Derrick Henry ain't gonna catch the ball and run them routes like Kamara is, and Kamara still runs up the middle, so he bring that extra wrinkle into the game.
I ain't gonna argue with it.
Versatile.
I ain't gonna
Who
argue.
would you say you're most like out of that list you gave?
Who do I like the most?
No,
No,
who
who do
who
you pattern your game after? Who would you say
Oh,
you would pattern your game after if there was anybody on that list or anybody in NFL period?
Marshawn. That's
So you
the main one.
Oh, he's smashing face masks. Okay.
hey,
He's smashing face masks. Okay.
I can't wait. Okay. Hey,
Look, well,
who was your
obviously they're
first
gonna be.
game? Who y'all first
Uh,
game, Jordan?
Idaho State, I believe.
Let me put this unit
I
at
got a reason. I
UNLV.
got a reason to stay up late and watch the game now, man. I'm with it now. I'm with it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be
Boy, here
inboxing
we
you too.
go.
I'm telling you, I'm be inboxing you. I'm say, Jordan, you missed that
Oh
block, bro. Come on now. I seen that.
man, y'all play North Texas and Vegas. Dang, I would
So
have
we
went
going
to
to
that
you
joint.
want to go to the game?
That I wish
No. Let's
they
go,
play.
man.
They play Hawaii too. So that's
You want
look.
to go to that one?
Look, I need a press pass and a seat and a seat on a plane for that one.
Jordan,
Shoot, boy.
when you guys go, I'm sorry, we'll get back to it. But when you guys go to a place like Hawaii, how early do you guys get to go out there? Because I know there's some adjustment time wise for your body. How early do you guys get to go when you travel somewhere that far?
Uh, I really haven't asked around too much about for when
Oh,
they
okay, okay. I
apply.
got you.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really answer that.
I got you. I got you. I was just, you ain't going up there on a Friday. You got to play
Hmm.
Saturday. You know what I mean?
Well,
So,
I mean, we do go the day before.
oh,
Like,
so you do get there the day before.
get there the day before, get checked in the hotel, do walkthroughs and meetings and
Got
all that. And you got the game the next day. You do like meetings and stuff in the morning. You got your game later on.
you. Okay. Cool.
Man. So
All
what's
right.
the so we gotta go for college
Four college all time.
all time.
With me being an OU fan, I do like Joe Mixon and Samaj P. Ryan. Them two. I like them. Uh, Zeke. I like watching
Z.
Zeke. Hmm.
Okay.
And then Zamir White from Georgia.
Yeah, that's all right. He a Raider. He a Raider now, so he all right. He cool now. He part of the game. He cool. He cool. Yeah, I look, man. I clearly see the physicality is your thing.
Hmm.
Like if you come in that hole, I'm gonna meet you there.
Hmm.
I see that. So what position, if you weren't a running back, like say running backs off the table,
Hmm.
what position would you like to play?
It would.
And that doesn't have to be realistic. Like if you wanted to be on O line, then
Mhm.
you know,
Uh, See, okay, so in high school, I was pretty fast, so it would have to have been a slot receiver or a safety.
say the I can't hear your mic, Steve. But yeah, he said you got hands.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Look, the way you plan on smacking stuff, boy, putting you in that safety. Hey man.
That's
Hey
why I asked.
man.
That safety spot is fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Look. So what are you looking for as far as like the big difference from leaving Stetson to being at UNLV? Like, I watched the campus tours, the facilities and that first equipment bag with all your stuff for the spring. Like, how's that different from where you were to where you are now?
It's a lot. Because at Stetson, they didn't really put too much money into the program, and so being at a school that does put money into the program, it's a whole different feeling.
I can imagine.
Look
So
like you
how
got a
did you?
cool room over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Right, right. So did you get your first gear bag per se?
Swag bag. Swag bag.
Yeah, I call it swag bag.
I got it in little pieces, but yeah.
So how was it? Like I see everybody, they usually make the YouTube video. They
Hmm.
were like, I got the workout. So did you not necessarily make a video, but when you went through that bag, you was like, oh, I got this. Like
I
so
was
what made you be like, oh wow, when you got that bag?
I was shocked. I was like, I ain't never got this before. Like, cool.
Oh man, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Well, Jordan, man, we appreciate you, man. We definitely appreciate you taking the time to come on and chop it up with us, man. We're gonna keep watching you. I said I'm inboxing you all season because I'm talking to you now, so I'm hooked. I'm on you. I'm watching. We're gonna get you back on, man. At the end of the season, so we can definitely do a review, see what's next for you, man, and just stay with your journey, man. We're gonna follow you, man. Hopefully, all the way up to draft night one night, and we
Hmm.
saying, man, where you think you gonna go? Where you wanna go? I know you're nervous. I can't wait to be sitting there talking to you, man, and when your family, man, and we hopefully we can get an exclusive like that and just follow you through your whole process and your journey, bro. Tell the
Yeah,
people where they can reach you on your social media, man. If anybody did want to talk to you.
You can reach me on Instagram at Joe_Young. That's YOUNGE, and then _hump. You can reach me on there.
All right, man.
all right, bet. Hey,
We
we're gonna be
definitely
tuning in, man.
appreciate it, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. Y'all know we'll be back Saturday morning at 11 a.m. always. Y'all can catch us on Toe to Toe Sports. If you're watching, comment, like, share, go to YouTube and subscribe, man. We out. Peace.